Are you struggling with API timeouts in your Spring Boot application? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into the default timeout settings for REST API endpoints and how you can easily configure them. I totally get it. It can be incredibly frustrating when your API calls just keep waiting without timing out. Many developers face this issue, especially when working with Spring Boot. Let's look at a specific question from a user. They are using Spring Boot version 1.4.x and want to know if there is a default timeout for API calls. They even tried using breakpoints, but found that the application kept waiting indefinitely. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, what's the deal with timeouts in Spring Boot? By default, Spring Boot does not impose a timeout on REST API calls. This means that if a request hangs, it can keep waiting indefinitely unless you configure it yourself. Stay with me. At the end of this video, I'll share a simple way to set a default timeout for all your Spring Boot applications that you won't want to miss. To address the user's question about default timeouts in Spring Boot, it's important to note that Spring Boot does not set a default timeout for REST API calls. This means that if a request hangs, it will wait indefinitely unless configured otherwise. To configure a timeout for all REST API endpoints, the user can set properties in the application.yml file. This allows for a global timeout setting that applies to all requests. Another approach is to use the Spring Boot's REST template. The user can configure a timeout by setting the request factory with a timeout value. This is useful for controlling timeouts on specific API calls. Lastly, the user can also consider using the Spring Cloud Circuit Breaker for more advanced timeout handling. This allows for better resilience in microservices by providing fallback options when a service call fails. Fun fact, did you know that the first web server was created in 1990? It was a simple program that served HTML pages, and it didn't have any timeout settings. We've come a long way since then. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach shared by another user is to set the timeout using the connection timeout property of Tomcat. This allows you to configure the timeout for your Spring Boot application effectively. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. One alternative solution is to create a configuration file using the @configuration annotation. For REST template, you can set a connection and read timeout of 30 seconds using REST template builder. For web client timeouts, you can configure it similarly by setting a response timeout of 30 seconds using Reactor Client HTTP connector. After configuring, simply auto-wire REST template or web client in your controller or service class to use them. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always test your timeout settings in a development environment before deploying them to production. This can save you from unexpected issues later on. And there you have it. You now know how to configure timeouts for your Spring Boot REST APIs. Remember, proper timeout settings can enhance the user experience significantly. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.